event time of Championship Wrestling from Arizona. And you can cut the tension at this desk with a knife. Peter Avalon staring daggers through R3. R3 in action here in our main event, the Silver Spotlight winner.
I hate this dude. I hate him.
Who's his opponent?
You'll see.
Who is it, Peter?
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
I don't believe it.
Rhodes in, weighing in at 200 pounds.
Yes.
The main man, Tyler Bateman.
Here he is, John Roberts. What did I tell you? The main man himself.
Peter Avalon going deep into the Rolodex and making a call to the former two-time United Television Network champion. Tyler Bateman is here in Championship Wrestling from Arizona.
Bateman is one of the most vicious men in all of the United Wrestling Network. Trust me, my man, he has concussed me.
Peter, you're from Carson City, Nevada.
You're right.
That's pretty close to Las Vegas.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're a betting man.
Sometimes.
So you're familiar with the phrase, it's a pick'em.
I see
This
what
would
you
be
did.
a pick'em bet, wouldn't it?
I would pick Bateman.
Well, I'm sure you would, because you've got your favorite. But a betting man says there's no favorite in this match. This is an even fight. I'm looking forward to this week's main event. Kudos to you, sir. You hit it out of the park on this one. But you also tried to stack the deck against the Silver Spotlight holder, R3.
The deck is stacked against the man. This is it. Bateman hits hard and he hits mean and he is nasty.
Well, so does R3.
Stop it.
He's ruthless. He's
Stop
relentless.
it. You're right. And resilient. I get it. I know what the 3 R's are. I'm more of a man of the 3 I's. Thank you.
I'm sure you are. Collar and elbow tie up there between Bateman and R3. And you don't see too many people muscle R3 around like that. Don't let the size differential confuse you, folks. Bateman may be smaller in stature, but what he lacks in stature against R3, he makes up for in pure aggressive power.
He is lean, emphasis on mean, and he will elbow the mush out of you, my man. I think he skinned a leopard after hitting him.
Is that where his ring gear came from, Peter?
So. Look at the power of R3. I hate him, but like, yo, he just picked him up and tossed him like a bag of leaves.
R3, you see the strength and power advantage that R3 has, and a little gut wrench just like kind of toss, almost like kicking your kid brother off the side of the bed there by R3.
Here we go. They're circling up. Bateman's going to have to analyze the situation. Going for that headlock. I hope he pops that head like a zit, John Roberts.
Is that really professional of you to pick a favorite in a matchup like this?
Yeah.
Is that professional, unbiased commentator, Peter Avalon?
I am producer Pete on Arizona. Come on, brother. 3 faces of Pete.
Well, you're being pretty petty right now,
Oh,
Peter.
that's good. That's really good.
Into the ropes goes Bateman, big shoulder, but again, the size advantage to R3. And look at that. You can see R3 almost willing him with his eyes and his snarl
Gross.
to come in for another impact. And here goes Bateman.
Ooh, shoulder tackle, and ooh, chops down.
R3 trying to get a little speed behind it himself.
That right there is what you have to be afraid of when it comes to Bateman and those strikes. Big time. Ooh!
Oh, you talk about big time, you talk about impact. That was a big time impact from R3.
Relentless, ruthless, resilient. Dang it, I hate it. Picks him up, puts him down. Oof.
But you know, every time Tyler Bateman falls back down, he gets back up again. You talk about resiliency. Look at Bateman. But right now, R3 in control. And again, there, Bateman so casual the way he's able to evade
Flags
pure
him out,
devastation.
Blocks him in, gives him that karate chop. He is in the middle of the apron. What do we have here? Big time boot to R3's big dumb head. And here we go. Bateman, ooh, he
Again,
sends
Peter,
the rope into his eyeballs, John.
Peter, I got to question your professionalism with the way that you're describing the actions in this matchup.
Big time pump kick to R3's big dumb head.
Bateman in control right now with a knife edge chop. Raining elbows down on the head
That right
of
there,
R3.
night. Oh, catches him.
Wait a minute.
Catches him.
Caught. Belly to belly.
Oof.
In the center of the ring. Did you see the way the ring shifted about 3 or 4 inches?
You know what? I don't even know if that holds legal, John.
It was a belly-to-belly suplex.
Stop it. They think he pulled the hair and the tights at the same time.
That's legal not only in professional wrestling, but in amateur Greco-Roman wrestling, too.
He might have kicked him in the genitals.
What are you talking about? Are you watching the same match I am?
No.
R3
Ooh.
with a vicious headbutt on the outside.
He's got that melon dome just hitting him with it. I hate him.
Continuing a relentless onslaught, but so is Bateman. Bateman with the big forearm.
Wait, he ducks through, and big time backdrop. Ooh, John Roberts, I don't want to say it, but you know what they say about the ring apron.
Yeah, Jeremy McPeak said it a couple of weeks ago, the hardest part of the ring.
That's why he's not on the commentary.
And now R3 back into the ring with Bateman.
He just kicked him in the face and sits on him.
Bateman is so casual, almost devil may care, but you can't really say devil may care about the devil himself.
You're right.
And Bateman, good Lord, what impact to the temple of R3.
I love it.
The cruelty of Bateman on display, firmly in control of this matchup against R3. Will Bateman pull out a victory? We'll find out when we return to Championship Wrestling from Arizona. Welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Arizona. John Roberts and producer Peter Avalon here with you at ringside to call this week's main event between R3 and his surprise opponent, handpicked opponent by Peter Avalon, Bateman. Former 2-time United Network television champion, Bateman has arrived in Arizona, and throughout the entire commercial break, he continued an onslaught of punishment on R3. But as we come back for break, you see R3 turning the tide here, at least momentarily.
Yes. We have the Silver Spotlight winner, R3, facing this man won the PP3 Cup. Bateman won the PP3 Cup. We have Cup versus Cup. Don't look at me, you goof. Don't you dare look at me, you dork.
Well, you were talking about Percy's privilege, of course. The
goof.
You're talking about the PP3 Cup, which Bateman won, and he cashed that in, allowing him to win the United Network Television Championship for the second time. Unfortunately, that reign came to a very quick end at the hands of Scorpio Sky.
That's why Bateman's mad. That's why I brought him here, to beat up R3.
Well, Bateman, you know, we've seen his history in the United Wrestling Network. He's the man who concussed Dickie Mayer, and he's very angry, as we just talked about, former television champion. He retired James Morgan.
Main event, James Morgan, the illustrious career of him, and he put it to an end in a bloody battle.
And let's not forget what he did to your good friend, Nico Marquez.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm surprised you brought him, considering what he did to your friend.
Hey, business is business, and business is good. Wow, unbelievable.
A knife-edge chop there from Bateman, and you see the onslaught. Oh, wait a minute, hang on.
Goes for that baseball punch, R3 stops him.
That's right, that was scouted by R3. Bateman was trying to put him away right there, not able to, though.
What time is it? Going for this big time boot, baby. Going for, I hate this.
Big splash there from R3. Lateral press. Is it going to be enough? No.
Thank goodness.
You know, Peter, as this action unfolds, I have to wonder, what is going to be your reaction the day when R3 cashes in the Silver Spotlight and goes after the Arizona State Championship?
If I see him come out and cash it in, I'm shutting the show down. I'm shutting it all down. I'm calling the TV station. I'm getting it canceled.
That's a bold statement.
I'm a bold man. Be bold, whatever.
And I've known you long enough to know that that's not an empty threat.
Elbowing out with those nasty. Oh.
And that's my paycheck, so I really wish you wouldn't mess around with the show like that.
What a knee to the back of the head. You can always get another job like I did.
Oh my God, what a forearm to the face of R3. A hook of the leg. Is it going to be enough? Look at Bateman stacking him up, even using the toe of R3 for leverage. And you can see on the face of R3 the effects of this match starting to show.
What a fight we are seeing, John. Bateman with those nasty elbows, really taking it to that big dumb face of R3.
Well, you got to give it up to R3. He had the fastball special very well scouted. Bateman went for it early, and R3 had it scouted, had a counter for it. Not too many people have over the illustrious career of Bateman.
That's right. He's clearly been watching Bateman tapes. Ooh, leaning in the ropes. Bateman has him out on his feet. tie kicks.
But can Bateman get him out, get R3 out on his back long enough? Oh, wait a minute, fastball special right down the plate.
That's right. 3 strikes, you're out, John. I love it.
Thanks for coming out to the old ball game. Bateman gonna try and put away R3 here.
Here we go. Oh, he's putting that hair up. That means he's about to kill him.
Is it about to rain here in the Nile Theater?
Hooking it up. He's going to put him up.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Bateman looking for a brain buster.
The strength of R3. He's really, really strong.
What about a vertical suplex instead of a brain buster from R3? And now, dropping Bateman down on his spine once again.
Oh, damn, what a maneuver. Picks him up and down.
Hook of the leg, very deep cover. R3 so close to victory, but so close yet so far.
The exhaustion of R3. Had he gotten Bateman any higher for that front slam, I think it would have been it. But I'm glad he couldn't get him up. Why do people like R3? Why do they cheer for him? I can smell the man from here. He's really, really, really stinky. See, R3.
You know, you're really disrespectful with the way you're talking about a tough as nails competitor
going
like
for
R3.
that.
Wait a minute,
Side
suplex.
suplex drops him on his dome ski, John. Unbelievable.
Side Edo suplex there from Bateman. Could it spell victory over the silver spotlight holder? No.
He got R3 heels over head, man. He dumped him.
And Bateman
calling for
boy.
it. He's huffing. He's puffing. He's calling for it. Oh, wow.
Peter, it might be time to see some death from above for R3.
You're right. You know what? I don't think R3's win at the spotlight was legitimate. I think it's crap, and here we're going to have Bateman prove me right.
Wait a minute. Bateman, big forearm shot.
The elbow pads are off, John. The elbow pads are off. The elbow pads are off.
And usually when those elbow pads come off, that's when Bateman goes to another level. But you can see the effects. He's trying to will his back into this matchup.
Oh, catches him. Good. He sees it, spots it. Oh, rolling elbow, John.
The exposed elbow right to the point of the jaw. And now Bateman in control, going up to the second rope.
What's he going for? Oh, wow.
It looked like he was going for maybe some sort of blockbuster instead.
No.
Fatality. And that is going to do it. No. I don't believe it. And look at R3.
Yes. Good. Oh, my God. Whew, my heart is racing. Unbelievable.
R3 can't believe it. A fatality should have seized the end of Bateman.
Is this it? No. John.
But a reign of chaos for Bateman.
By way of pinfall, R3!
R3 with a reign of chaos for Bateman. Let's take a look at the replay. This one brought to you by AZ150, emanating September 14th from the Nile Theater. Tickets available. Check out the United Wrestling Network for all information. You see the conclusion of the matchup. R3 hits that fatality, which usually spells the end for a normal competitor, but a 2 count only, and it took a reign of chaos to end Bateman. Peter Avalon can't believe it. The Crazies can't believe it. A huge victory for the silver spotlight holder, R3. That's all the time we have for this week. Don't forget our huge main event next week. The Arizona State title on the line. EJ Sparks cashing in his rematch clause against the Demolition Man, Johnny Jeter. That's next week for Championship Wrestling from Arizona.